What pieces of software have you learnt about from the process of constructing your opening sequence?
Good question, Dominic. I've learned a lot about my process for constructing my product. For example, a piece of technology that I've learned to use is Final Cut Pro. I use this software to edit my footage that I filmed. Using Final Cut Pro, I use continuity editing. By adding each clip of footage into the correct places so that when the opening sequence played, the footage flowed well and fluently to make sure that the film made sense, you know? Final Cut Pro allowed me to access loads of different features such as colour grading. Through this I adjust exposure of my footage. This made my clips dimmer or lighter in certain areas and could increase or decrease the contrast of some colours. What else? This made the end of my product look a lot more professional and appealing to the audience, which worked well. I also learned about gradually dimming out music of the volume of any clip and any background music. This was a good way for me to edit. This was a good way to edit a different scene or to increase the continuity in the opening sequence. I also use After Effects to edit my ident for the start of my opening sequence. Through this software I had to design from scratch a new motionalized ident. By doing this I've learned to use all the different options for After Effects and which ones were most effective to use. I also learned to decode the ident. This was because I needed to transfer the work I had done on creating it onto Final Cut Pro so I could add it into the opening sequence.
Any more?
Any more? Yeah, this piece is a good one. I learned how to change the depth, momentum, volume and pitch of my music. I chose to fit my movie and make it more interesting. This helped me as I could create climaxes in the correct places I wanted and then make the music slower paced in some areas, which would create a lot of suspension, anticipation and tension which would intrigue my audience watching.
How about the equipment? Have you become any more familiar with some of the pieces of technology?
Good question there. I filmed the whole opening sequence with a Nikon 420 DSLR camera. I learned how to manually focus and how to correct the lighting for my camera shots. This helped me construct my opening sequence so it made it look very professional, and it focuses on the characters I wanted and not anything other than like some maybe people in the background or just like some background was kind of like blurred out so the audience could focus on what I wanted them to. Also, and it just helped me convey, you know, the emotions and the character, which was a big part in my opening sequence as the girl was going for quite a hard time and I wanted to show that as much as I can. So that helped me show it vividly. Thanks for that question.
Last question out of my 3. Did you use any website while constructing your product? And how did you use the internet to your benefit?
One website I used for constructing my product was the Weebly website. This allowed me to post the development of my opening sequence and how I made it and share what I've learned with other people and get people can review it and then leave comments on how I can improve my page and my opening sequence or the ident, Foley sound, anything really. So that helped me improve my product throughout the stages. This also meant that peers could post their stuff on their Weebly sites and I can inspire from their work and make it a lot better if I wanted to maybe pick some stuff from what they did and change it to make it more my own thing, but it helped so I could get more variety in my opening sequence. But yeah, that's it. No more questions? Alright, cool. Thank you very much. Cheers.